are back with another cooking video. So today's cooking video, we're gonna be making some spaghetti, but today's spaghetti is not gonna be like the regular spaghetti. Like we're gonna actually make this spaghetti look very colorful and beautiful. So let's get into it. Carrots, cilantro, shredded carrots, cilantro. We got our garlic. We got our chives. We got our noodles. Let me show y'all. Y'all nosy. Like, y'all nosy. I just wanted y'all to know that. Like, you guys nosy. And we're going to save that for another, Ghetto Confessions. But y'all really have to understand, the difference between nosy, tea, and gossip. Okay? And we'll break that down at a later date. Ground beef. Okay, guys? So we got our lean ground beef. We're going to put our shredded carrots in the pot first. Then we're going to get this garlic chopped up. Let's do some chit chat, guys. So as you know, I just recently got P. Diddy name tatted on my booty. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? And I feel like if you go on TikTok or any social media, you will see that things get celebrities tatted all the time. You know, like for many different reasons. But I feel like to answer y'all question, me personally, I just wanted to give it attention. Like, you know, Diddy, like, hey, I wanna work for you. Like, you see me, like, got your name on my booty now. You see me, you gotta see me. So that's like more so all it was, guys. It's nothing, you know, it's nothing crazy. It's like I'm not trying to sleep with this man. Like, if that's the thought that is running through you guys' head, that's not the approach, because that would just be crazy. If I was intentionally trying to sleep with Diddy, that would be a bit much, right? If you like go back and like really follow me, it would be crazy if I liked him in that type of way. Like, if it was anything more than a business experience, that would look crazy, right, guys? Because it's like, I'm always flirting with his sons and his baby mama on Instagram. Like, you know, like that would be a bit much. Like, and I just started following Carisha again, is because I didn't want her to feel, what is the word? I feel like if I'm not cool with Carisha to work for Diddy, that would be crazy, right, guys? You don't think that I should, you guys don't think that I should have some type of respect for his girl? Or any female in his life? Y'all don't think I should respect them to some, you know, level? What y'all think? Like, no, I stand on business. Like, I feel how I felt, but moving forward, I know I don't want to have to cross that bridge, so I'd rather just destruct the whole, I'd rather not even build that bridge, you know, to have to even worry about that. Like, you know, I feel like I did enough. I feel like I did enough, guys, so it's like, it's all love, like, literally. It's all love on my behalf. You know, but for the most part, it's like, let me put some more garlic in here. But yeah, for the most part, that's all that was. Like, anybody who like Diddy, I like you too. You know, if Diddy like you, I like you too. And that's pretty much it. And it's so funny because a lot of people think I'm delusional. Y'all gotta stop thinking people delusional. because they have dreams and hopes that are bigger than out of this world than yours are. You know, it's okay. You guys don't have to believe that one day I'll be working for this. You guys can think I'm delusional all you want to, but I just want you guys to know that it keeps me motivated. You know, it don't make me like go so hard I can't breathe at night trying to get to this man and work for him. That's not the approach, because it might be a case where I don't even work for him. Like he can plug me in to work for somebody else that has the position available. Like, you know, it's just that simple. Like, so for you guys to like think that it's impossible, it's crazy. But I do know this tattoo was not like a love type of thing. It's definitely like an appreciation tattoo. And I feel like even if I don't ever work for him or ever meet him, I feel like what keeps me going is I'll remember like these days were like these are college days, so nobody never forgets their college days. So I just feel like he played like a big part in like my inspiration, my motivation to want better. So that's just pretty much it. And there's lots of celebrities that like, you know, I appreciate and inspired me, like, you know, to do better, or you know, to want better. So now that we got all this sauteed, we about to put our ground beef inside. So come on. Like honestly, guys, I was gonna tag Beyonce name. Like I was gonna tag her name too. Like, and I probably still do tag Beyonce name. You know, cause I'm feeling her right now. Like she really keeping me going. You know. She really keeping me going right now, so I know if she keep going, I keep going, and that's really, you know, all of this to it. But we're gonna put this ground beef, this thawed out ground beef, into our cilantro, carrots, chives, garlic, all that good stuff. Okay, that makes the perfect spaghetti. Okay, so guys, yeah. To wrap that up, just let it go. And I don't want you guys to keep worrying, you know, too much. I don't want you guys to keep worrying too much about my dude, okay? So just kind of let it go. And if it helps you sleep at night, like, I don't want your man. I'll put some more cilantro in, like, the noodles. I don't want to fill the meat with too much cilantro. But yeah, guys, you know meat, ground beef makes its own oils and things like that. But this is the lean one. And it only got 10% fat in it. So, guys, it might not, you know, it might not be all that. I forgot I turned the fire down to saute. So listen is, but just turn your fire back up, guys. And I don't want to put too much meat in here. So we're actually gonna like break it down into, we're gonna break the rest of the meat into Ziploc bags and put it inside of the freezer. Other than that, that's like pretty much it. And also while we waiting for this meat to saute or whatever, we can do like a little story time. Seasoning. We're about to add some seasoning to the ground beef. Salt to the meat. So yeah, we're gonna brown this meat and then we're gonna put our spaghetti sauce inside of it. Save the cilantro for the noodles for like afterwards to make it look really cute. A little chit chat while we bust this last 15 minutes out of this quick dinner for you and your man, your side piece, whatever you want him to be. Okay? And for the most part, I feel like being a young mom for me, it was like really distracting. It was distracting, and I'm gonna tell you why it was distracting. It was distracting because I was stuck in between, like, or like I still want to run the streets and you know I want to live my life and be in my prime. So well, my son is like long grown at this point. But back then, when he was a child, or like, at newborn stages and things of that nature, um, I was outside, guys. I was outside. I could have been more present, but unfortunately, I wasn't. You know, I was either outside or in jail. Yeah, in jail. Yeah, a little bit in jail. I was right there, and my whole thing is this, guys. Like, I feel like a lot of young mothers, you can't even give them advice because they're stuck in this mindset where they think that, somebody's trying to bring them down, or because they don't understand your approach, like they get very, very offensive, like really, really offensive. And honestly, nobody wants nobody telling them how to raise their kids. So, like, I'm all for it, guys. Like, I completely get it. I understand. But it gets to a point where it's like reckless things is just unacceptable. And I feel like everybody go through the stage where they argue with their baby daddies. But it gets to a point where it's like, I don't know, like, it's kind of hard to give advice speaking from myself, having an average baby father in her life, than like trying to give like celebrities advice. And honestly, I can't relate to them at all. Like, I can't relate to them at all. I can never put myself in their shoes to feel how they feel or go through it. So I do take that into accountability, but I do also understand that before you were a celebrity, like, you stood on values, like you were taught values, like before you got there. So it's like, whether you want to follow what you know or you want to follow what you have been doing, like, that's completely up to you. But I feel like you guys need to focus more on these children and these newborns. Like, I feel like and me being a business manager, like, you should definitely take a 6-month leave after you have a baby. Not 6 weeks, 6 months. Especially when you're a celebrity. Like, it's a lot of learning you have to know in order to be successful, have a career, and be a mother. You can't learn these things in 6 weeks. You can't learn these things in 6 weeks. And my advice, honestly, to people in the music industry that's having babies, like, just focus on your kids in the beginning so that you can create that foundation. You want to create a foundation in your kid. Like, I miss the foundation step. So my son has, like, no respect. Like, no respect sometimes. Sometimes. And even when he do have respect, I feel like he still don't accept his mother. Not his friend. I'm your mother. Like, and I don't think he grasped it. Like, he missed it. So it just gets to a point where it's just like, I'm trying to save y'all from going through things that I went through. And even for those ones that think that they're one of a kind, like, I probably am that one person that can actually really, really in real life, relate to you. Like, I get it. Everybody is saying this, but me, listen to me, because I probably went through it. And I just feel like a lot of y'all be still chasing the party and chasing this and chasing that. You really have to let it go, because you have to understand that when you're high around your kid, they can, like, sense it, like, they can sense that. And unless you're high and you're putting in that extra work so that it goes unnoticed, like, you should humble yourself. I feel like everybody goes through that stage when they have a kid, and they start thinking people older and stuff, or because you support, like, stop it. You guys have to get to a point where everybody can hang with everybody. And one thing I know firsthand is when you fall out with your baby dad, like, people do pick a side, and then there's people that stay in the middle mutually to protect their peace, just in case you guys get them together, So it gets to a point where it's like, you can't knock everybody who don't want to condone your BS. And me personally, once you have a baby, I don't care what the situation is. Like, it's completely about you, him, and the baby. Mostly the baby. But once the man you had a baby by post another female on the internet, claim them as their girl, and are living their best life to their ability, building, making it work, you should focus on yourself and move on. To chase a man that humiliating to that is crazy.
Oh, you rich? Crazy. Like, what? Like, that's crazy.
And my whole thing is this, guys. Like, to wrap this vlog is up because the noodles are noodling and the meat is meaty, okay? We're going to take some noodles. You know, just take a little handful. I don't want no long noodles today. So I'm going to crush them in half. Because, y'all, I like the long noodles and the short noodles. Like, I am 125 pounds. Like, 5'6". I'm really not hard to please. And that's one thing these niggas love about me, okay? Like, everyone can have fun. You know, it's enough space in the playground for everyone to have fun, you know? There's enough money out there for everyone. And I think a lot of the time, y'all jealousy and envy be getting in the way. And y'all really have to stop that because you won't get nowhere. Just go too hard and you start to lose yourself. Like, you can't even focus on being a mother because you're like, and I feel like these people got it so bad these days. Like, I feel like I've never been a social media person, so I never had to choose over social media support and my kid. Like, so I cannot relate to you guys. I'm not I'm not addicted to social media, you know? Like, if I'm having a good time, I would never pick up my phone. I don't have that urge. If, you know, in my real life, I'm happy. You know, I wouldn't be on social media. I would not be on social media if I wasn't happy in my real life, you know, because I get real isolated. Like, I get real isolated, guys, when I get depressed. Like, I don't get miserable and mad. I don't go on that to go batshit crazy. I don't do that. Like, I'm past that stage. I'm very humble. Like, a lot of people might think I'm too humble, and that's what scares them. You should be, okay? You should be. But my whole thing is I got to lose. I have a lot to lose. So it's like, I do pick and choose my battles. I pick and choose my battles. And if I pick you as a battle, I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. If I pick you, I want the smoke. Don't go easy on me. You know? Give it your all. Go hard or go home, baby. Go hard or go home. Go hard or go home. Like, go find somebody else to play with in the playground. And that really just be my approach, guys. Like, I don't mean no harm, but, you know, I have a job to do. So, like I told y'all, I set out on a mission to help manage the internet. And if you get caught in my way, then I'm sorry, but you guys have to do better. Change starts with different diversities of people, and you know, like, you just never know who I might feel like, oh hey, her, like, if she did better, a handful of people follow her. Like, that's my approach, you know? That's my approach. And I feel like you gotta start where it matters, you know, and that's at the end. But guys, we're gonna put our sauce in our meat because everything is looking nice and what it's supposed to look like. Just taste on it. Let me give it a taste. Taste it. Tell me how it tastes, guys. It's giving. Let me look at our sauce. And I'll be back, okay? We're gonna put the sauce in this. That's why I'm always be messing up my food, because I'm so focused on y'all and not myself. So I'll be back. So we got our ground beef cooking, guys. You see it. Here we go.